So, if you don't live under a rock, you would know that I made a video talking about the top 5 most useless characters in Smash Ultimate. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's a banger video. But today what I'm going to be talking about is the top 5 most useful characters. And I'm not just going to pick like 5 top tiers and be like, oh, anyone can play these guys, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do that. We're going to make it a little bit more interesting and try to give different reasons for every character, if it's possible. I don't even have all the characters made up in my mind. I've got a couple, so we're going to ask Twitch chat. We're going to deliberate amongst ourselves. We'll show some gameplay while we talk about it. So let's get into the video. My first answer for the most useful character, Pit. Useful for putting viewers to sleep? No. I wouldn't say Pit is pure funnies. I think he's got a little bit of everything, right? I think Pit's got a little bit of something for literally everybody, okay? He's got shades of Rushdown with run up nair, his really good dash attack, his really good dash grab. There's lots of ways you can express yourself while playing, and it's basically the point I'm trying to make. If you want to do spaced aerials, do some back airs, poke around with down tilt, like you can do that kind of stuff, you know? He has those options. Very versatile character. You want to be Rushdown? You can do that. You want to be a zoner? You can do that. If you want to just be a 5-year-old who doesn't actually play Smash and just mashes Smash attacks, he's got really good Smash attacks. I think Pit is low-key for everybody. He doesn't do anything exceptionally well, right? Which is why he's not really considered a top tier. People who like to sauce hard, he's got a little bit of that. He's got a little bit of a schmicks with the down air and the drag down stuff. I think I'm right. Good take. Thank you. Thank you, Iraq Gorilla. I appreciate that. I feel like if people want to learn the game, or they just want to like a nice little feeler to see like where their playstyle leans, you play Pit. I think it's a good idea. Pit is the most honest, well-rounded character. I wouldn't even say he's entirely honest. Honesty is a concept in this game, but he's got stuff like cheesy side B. His down smash is like frame 5 or 6 or something insane, which I'm not a frame data guy, and even I know that's broken, you know? Anyway, now that we've watched Pit lose, I think that's the end of that one. The most honest character in Smash, Zero Suit Samus. Don't ask any more questions. Should we just get Steve out of the way like right now? Should we do the Steve rant as the second one? It would be funnier if you didn't mention him. Dude, I can't not mention him. Cause like, dude, how many options can this guy cover? What the hell was that? Look at, like what? He won't stop down smashing. Yeah, Coney jump scare, I was not ready for that. Useful for what? Winning tournaments. He's useful for winning tournaments. He's useful for making upsets. And, you know, that was actually kind of raw, I will not lie. What he just did there was kind of nasty, and I wasn't expecting that. Steve has brought players that I have never even thought of or heard of into the limelight. That's got to mean something. That's got to be useful for something. If you want a career in Smash Brothers, I've got just the character for you. If you want to 0 to death top players that you have only heard of in YouTube videos, play Steve. You want to be PGR in 1 year flat? Play Steve. There's plenty of resources available to you to succeed with this character. I won't make the rant go on for too long. Alright, yeah, like, you know. Honestly, it makes sense when it's looked like that, but the kill screen made it look insane. I'm pretty sure most of these clips have been different Steve players. If he's useful if you want to make it into a Yeet Smash video. I'm like, you know what? This is genuinely giving me the same satisfaction, if not more, than watching Smash 4 Bayonetta clips and being upset about them. I'm actually kind of enjoying myself, and that's awful that is the case right now. All right, let's go to the next character. Chat. Who is the next most useful character in Smash? All right, so we got, if you want a career, we got for learning the game. What more do you want? All right, everyone's saying Donkey Kong. We could do Donkey Kong for number 3. All right. DK is definitely number 3 for the most useful characters. You know why? I have never seen anybody not have fun playing as DK or against DK. Most valuable primate. Exactly, Tar. Certainly the MVP of all time. He contributes to the vibes more than any other character in the entire game. I feel like it used to be Falcon. I feel like Falcon would have been the only argument, but Falcon's kind of cringe now, and I think he's pretty boring sometimes. That's because Fatality is non-existent. Well, he moved on to bigger and better things and started playing Street Fighter. But he also was an up B master too. Any good Falcon, it's a lot of up B, and that's boring. You have a Captain Falcon emote though. That's because I played him when he was considered a little bit more hype and a little bit more fun, you know? That's before we truly realized his potential to be whack. And even I up B sometimes, but I try to limit how much I up B when I play Falcon, unless I am simply going out of my way to tilt somebody. Alright chat, who's number 4? Game & Watch. Game & Watch is certainly a rent payer character. He will definitely help you pay rent. I might do Zero Suit. She's the trash cleaner, but she also doesn't work. So, she can't be that useful if she's broken, you know what I mean? And not in a good way. Before I start, no, hear me out, okay? That's the sign that it shouldn't be. All right, listen. I almost put Zero Suit here. You know why? Because when I think of Wolf, I think of him as a bit of a trash cleaner, right? He does pretty good against the cringe characters like Pac-Man, against Game & Watch, against Luigi, stuff like that. He keeps the trash off of the stream, right? All that crap you don't want to see, he does good against Wolf. And that's a good thing, right? Zero Suit does the same things, which gave her, you know, a pretty good argument to take his spot here. But here's what you didn't consider. Wolf also has the decency to lose to all of the cool characters. Because he's such a cheesable character by, like, heavies, I feel like that makes him a pretty useful character. He's the most efficient trash man in the game. He's more like a crossing guard. I feel like I would put him in that way, more than a trash man. K. Rool and Ridley as cool characters. You wouldn't want to see like winner's quarters of a major be like K. Rool because he got some Mickey Mouse bracket into playing a good Wolf player, and because Wolf is like pretty beatable if you're a heavy. You know, like it made the path that much more doable. Wolf is just a bouncer at a nightclub. He's a bouncer for winner's quarters is what he is. The best worst guy. He's like a necessary evil because I don't particularly think Wolf is that interesting to watch either. I think he's kind of lame. I think he's pretty one-dimensional. But he's useful in the regards that I spoke of. You'd rather watch Steve than Wolf. That's sad. Hear me out. Number 5 is Kirby. Okay? I liked what chat was saying with this one. Right? Nothing to do with in-game stuff. I think he's like pretty whatever as far as in-game stuff goes. Right? Kind of exciting. He has probably the coolest ability. The coolest move in the entire game. Being Neutral B. He saved everybody in World of Light. That's a big thing. That's a pretty useful thing to do, right? Is to save everyone's life. There would be no characters if it wasn't for Kirby. They would all be dead at the hands of Galeem and Darkon. I don't remember if that's his name. Darkon D's nuts. You know? But not only that, if Kirby didn't exist as a franchise, Sakurai wouldn't be making video games, you know? And we wouldn't even have Smash. This is very bad. Eat a Noah. You make a YouTube video. Kirby is truly that guy. They gave him cool moves. He saved the game. He's a useful dude, no matter how you look at it. Useful guy. That's the top 5 most useful characters. If you enjoy, if you want to add your own useful characters to this video, go ahead and put them in the comments. While you're down there, like and subscribe. And all that other good stuff. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.